Okay, so we are here once again in Pet Simulator 99, and in today's video we are going to go through some of the best types of items that you can buy before updates, or just right now, or maybe after an update or after clan battles and things like that, to basically maximize your diamond income. So basically what I mean by investments is something that you kind of buy that's going to be cheap, that will basically rise in value at some point, that you can then sell for way more. So we're going to go through some of like the easy stuff first, stuff for like free to play players and the players who don't have too many diamonds, and then we're going to work our way up to some of the better items. So let's get straight into it. So the first one is always going to be any sort of kind of like event item pretty much. So this can be things like boosts, or it can be things to make like the gifts and stuff like that, so like these hearts, obviously these ones are untradeable, or it can be things like these tower stacking boosts and the tower luck boosters. Now you will see a bit of a difference in the price here. Basically the reason why these are really good, one, people are always going to really want to get them, whether they're playing for the clans or not. However, typically these boosters will be bought by people who are actually active in clan battles for way over their price. So you can see now that these tower stacking boosters are only at around 1 million. However, just last week these were actually very key for the clan battles, and people were buying these in bulk for way more. So things like this, it's literally free for people to get, and you can then go ahead and sell them for a lot of profit. It's probably going to be a really easy way for you guys to get your first huge, just literally using these like little boosters and stuff. So pretty much when an event comes out, such as the Valentine's event right here, you're going to basically want to try and grind for these kind of like little event items, no matter what they are, and then try and sell them as quickly as possible. And if they're going to help people in a clan battle, you're going to get way more than what the wrap says. Of course, this right now is selling for about 1 million. I've seen these being sold for like 5 million and 10 million last week, which is way more. So literally 2 of these could have got you a huge. Right now I've got 41 of these, so if I did sell these beforehand, I could have had so many huges, which is pretty insane for something that is free to get. So realistically, when an event comes out, I'd highly recommend you guys go ahead and grind it, because it's going to be insane the amount of profit you can get from these things. Now moving on to some of the more expensive items, basically you're going to be looking at things like the flags and stuff as well for all the cheaper stuff. It kind of depends on where you kind of are, and certain enchants as well, like the speed and stuff. However, now we're going to move on to some of the more expensive things like enchants. Now, right now you can see the Nightmare Orb is at 194 million diamonds, which you might be thinking, well, 2 weeks ago I swear this was 50 million, and that is quite literally true. So you can actually go ahead and look at a quick website called ps99wrap.com, and this will literally show you like kind of like how much things were at a certain point and how much they are right now. So the reason why the Nightmare Orb has shot up in price is because of the previous clan battle. Now the clan battles are pretty much the reason why most things do rise up in price quite quickly, and that is because this was an essential part of people's grind, because it basically gives you 4 additional pets. Things like events like this can only really give you 15 pets to use, which can slow down like your grinding quite a lot. However, having things like the Nightmare Orb, basically breaking a lot of breakables, which was obviously key to the previous clan battle, is basically going to mean that people are going to buy these for way over the odds, like myself. So you can see right now that these are 194 million, beforehand they were 50 million, which is literally more than like a 3 times markup. It's nearly a 4 times increase in your diamonds. So if you can literally go out and maybe when this kind of like goes down again, maybe just buy 4 or 5 of these and just kind of have them sitting around in your inventory. When a new clan battle comes out that may require these, honestly, you're going to get so much profit. Same thing is things for like corruption. However, I think corruption right now really has kind of like stuck at quite a high price compared to what it used to be. Corruption again used to be quite low from what I remember. However, this could literally be ages ago. I do remember it being at like 100 million, but I'm pretty sure a previous clan battle kind of spiked these up in price, because yeah, again, it was quite a long time ago. A few months ago this was 50 million. I believe a clan battle happened where it spiked up to 300 million, which is, well, 381 million at its peak, which is nearly an 8 times increase. So again, it's key to look out for certain enchants, especially the exclusive ones, which may potentially help with things like damage and things like breaking breakables or just getting more items in general, because these are going to be key to a lot of clan battles, and a lot of people are really going to want to buy these when they need to. So yeah, again, nightmare orbs and stuff are going to be really key. Corruption, any sort of like certain objects that are going to get people a lot more stuff is always going to be key. And again, it does kind of go back to a little bit like the exclusive shop. Maybe if you do see something like a brand new enchant come out, even though they might be 3,000 Robux, like the Breakable Mayhem, when this did release, this was worth like I think 3 billion diamonds. So again, it could be worth maybe just kind of splashing out a little bit of Robux just to get an insane amount of diamonds out of it. And same thing for like these presents right here. You can see that this is 1,600 Robux. However, you could basically get a friend in and send them for 1,200 and then get them to trade it to you. So basically you kind of save yourself 400 Robux. And I believe these things right now are worth around 40 to 50 million diamonds. Times that by 10 is literally 400 to 500 million. So yeah, again, these like kind of different things in the exclusive shop, like these presents, which might be a lot cheaper than say the eggs, for example. You can basically get two huges per present. So basically count this as 10 presents or 20 huges, plus maybe a little bit more depending on which huges you buy. So yeah, again, a lot of the event stuff really will help you grind a lot of diamonds and a lot of key stuff. And one other thing as well, just in case you may be quite lucky, when you get something like an event huge, like this huge Heartbreak Fairy or this huge Love Berserker, you can see right now the insane price that is put on these things. This one right now is only 33 million. However, again, that is worth more than a lot of low tier huges. And also, because of this, when this kind of first came out, I believe it was like 100 million. So if you can get a huge straight away from an event, you can go ahead and sell that as quickly as possible, just to try and get the maximum amount of profit out of it. But you can see the huge Love Berserker right here is 13.5 billion on the wrap. Might not be selling for that quite much right now. However, yeah, you can see this will probably be worth at least like 200 million by the time it's finished. Just an assumption. But yeah, you can see that these event huges really can give you a lot of profit. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it from me. Basically, the moral of the story is when an event comes out, grind it as early as possible and check for what clan battles are currently going on. Because if you do have a quick look in and you check the clan battle and it does require something like damage, and you have things like nightmare orbs or corruption currently stored away, then honestly it could be a huge amount of profit for you. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.